Many rappers who blow up are lucky to experience such a rare opportunity. Being able to make a living from music is something most people can only dream of. But when that fame starts to fade, different artists handle it in different ways. Some evolve, others live in denial. So today, we're looking at rappers who just can't accept that they've fallen off. French Montana went from having multiple hits in the mid-2010s to allegedly faking streams and desperately clinging to fame by the end of the decade. Now I won't go too deep into his come-up. He's been in the game a long time, dropping mixtapes, albums, and tons of big singles. He really blew up with tracks like Pop That, Lockjaw, No Stylist, and of course, Unforgettable. But here's the thing about all of French's hits. The features carried them. No one was really tuning in to hear French Montana. They wanted Sway Lee, Drake, or whoever the big name on the track was. And French didn't seem to realize that until his numbers started dropping. A perfect example, that photo Diddy posted with Jay-Z, Nas, and Kendrick, with French Montana photoshopped out. Not even cropped, literally erased, just so Diddy could say, "Three kings, three great friends." In 2019, French dropped his third studio album, Montana, which sold only 25,000 copies in its first week, half of what his previous album did. Around this time, he also got caught up in a fake stream controversy. Twitter user @Carleague exposed French for allegedly hacking Spotify accounts to boost streams of Writing on the Wall. The song was number 21 on Spotify but ranked in the 1000s on Apple Music, a massive red flag. And then it got worse. In April 2020, French made the huge mistake of saying he had more hits than Kendrick Lamar.
Honestly, I could go against anybody. So you could put somebody like Kendrick Lamar next to me on the same stage in a festival. I might outshine them, not because I'm a better rapper or whatever it is. It's just I got more hits.
This triggered the internet. Even Young Thug clowned him. Statistically and musically, the statement made no sense. Kendrick's had multiple top 10 hits. French, maybe 2. A Squid Game meme started trending. Next game? Name 5 French Montana songs with no features. French tried responding by tweeting out 14 solo songs, but all it proved was that he was the only one who could name them. Then came the Twitter meltdown. French started tweeting nonstop about how fans had amnesia and were forgetting his legacy. He dropped an album literally titled They Got Amnesia. Months later, he released Mac and Cheese 5, not once, but 6 times in different versions. He then released every track as a single, spamming Spotify pages of all the featured artists. Then came a 26-song version. People called it a cry for help. Despite all this, Mac and Cheese 5 only sold 34,000 copies first week, and he even got accused of scamming fans with fake vinyl shipments to boost first week sales. At this point, French is desperately holding on to whatever remains of his former glory. But let's move on. Lil Pump was told by J. Cole in 2018 that he'd fall off, and when it actually happened, he still denied it. Pump blew up in 2016 with D-Rose, then Gucci Gang in 2017, which peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. His self-titled debut had features from Lil Yachty, Gucci Mane, and more. But the music had little substance, repetitive lyrics, and short shelf life. J. Cole even addressed it directly in the song 1985, telling Pump he was only hot because he rode trends, and the fans would eventually grow up and move on. One day them kids that's listening gonna grow up. Now your show's looking like cause they don't show up. Cole wasn't dissing, he was warning, and he was right. By 2020, Pump was falling off. He even showed up at a Trump rally, seemingly just for attention, despite previously dissing Trump. In 2022, Bootleg Kev asked Pump if J. Cole's prediction was accurate. Pump said, "Nope, I'm still here." Even as his numbers declined, Pump couldn't admit it. His 2023 album Lil Pump didn't chart at all. Pump Rock X Heavy Metal, his attempt at rock, got widely clowned. Smokepurpp rose alongside Lil Pump and had early success with Audie and his Dead Star mixtape. He even became a 2018 XXL freshman, but things went south fast. His Tim Westwood freestyle in 2019 was a disaster. I'm a stoner, I got a boner. It got 70,000 dislikes and turned into a meme. He claimed he was just having fun, but the damage was done. Later, he posted, "First they said I fell off, then it was we want old perp. Now everyone acting like they knew I'd turn back up. But when Florida Jit dropped, it sold only 5,000 copies." He later performed for a crowd of maybe 20 people. Fans asked if it was true. He said, "Yeah, there was a show that was pretty empty, but I always give my fans a show." It was part of his tour, so he had to perform. Then in Cleveland, he didn't show up at all. Only 20 fans were there, and they got kicked out. Recently, he's been charging for features and even tried scamming someone by pretending the song wasn't cleared unless they paid again. He went from selling out venues to TikTok skits to promote Tesla with Lil Pump. At one point, he even dropped a Ye-style snippet and got clowned again. Nahmir blew up with Rubbing Off the Paint and helped bring up artists like Cordae and Almighty J. But while Cordae soared, Nahmir sang. After 2018, his buzz died down. Tracks like Soul Train were mocked. He signed to Def Jam and released faster car music, but it flopped. He posted, "People keep saying I fell off. Whole time I'm just chilling. I've been viral my whole life." Recently, Aiden Ross offered him $20,000 to box in an event. Nahmir wanted $100,000. Aiden said, "You're not worth that. This would have helped revive your career." Nahmir responded by posting his platinum plaques and a screenshot of his inaccurate Google net worth of $4 million. People called him out for flexing the wrong things. He also shared unreleased songs with big features, trying to prove he still had hit potential. Then he started charging fans $3 to DM him and offered a bizarre deal. Lock in with CEO YB and Nahmir starts with a feature, but could go to studio sessions, tour, interviews. "I'll fly you out and make you go platinum." It was desperate, but in the end, it's hard not to feel at least a little bad. He said, "I check all my comments. And sometimes, man, it hurts. Y'all used to be on my side. Imagine watching your fame fade, your money dry up, and the internet roasting you daily. But hey, that's the reality of music. You either evolve or fall off." Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below.